You see all this? I really love this. This carpet was made in 1976. It started a year before, but it was finished in 1976. It was made by my great grandmother. She was an Illyrian Albanian woman, a talented one born in South Serbia, and she gave this as a gift to my father. 76. Like it's been 44 years that this is like this. It's a heritage that I really like because there is nothing else from her passed on. How I use extroverted sensing in real life. You see this map? It is the map of Kosovo. I made it during the coronavirus pandemic. I started making it because I had like a broken finger. It was like this one. It is still a bit larger than the other. You can see it. Like this one is bigger than this one because it's still not fixed like it should be. Like I cannot go like this, but I like the others. I can touch my hand with like this. I can do with the others, but I cannot do with this one. I cannot do it. Sorry. So I did injure this finger like when playing soccer, football, or like we call football for most normal people. And I was injured, so I was playing with dirt. I grabbed some dirt in a bucket, like mixed it with rocks, with some other things. I made it to have it the shape of the state of Kosovo. And this one here is not part of Kosovo, but it is part of South Serbia. It is the municipality of origin where I come from. I love this place. I go there in summer with my car. It takes me like 25 hours at least to go there. And I sleep like an hour during that. And this is made by this is dirt mixed with stuff. But it's very solid. And I really like it. The color of red, I mixed it with some ketchup, some watercolor, some other stuff to make it like this, Coca-Cola and other fruits. And it is to explain that the history of Kosovo, it is a history of blood. A history of blood. A cursed land. Let's hope the future will be better. Huh. So, I really like this knife. The moment I saw it, I knew it that this is my knife. And it was very cheap, like 3 or 4 euros. I like it more because it has like a shape that I really appreciate. It's not the very big one, it's a small one to cut small stuff. I really like it. I had one like this, it was a bit larger, but I lost it. I'm not sure where I lost it. So extroverted sensing types are said to have like sometimes a memory that is stored in one place. Like, for that reason, when I travel or when I do stuff, I like to take pictures because that moment will be stored in those pictures at least. I'm very sorry when I got angry when I was a kid. My mom beat me up, I think when I was like 4 or 5 years old or 7, or I don't have an idea when it was. Because I don't know. And I went and down and I tore apart a picture, a photo of her and me, which was one of the few ones we had when I was a kid. And I'm very sad I don't have that picture anymore to see it and to remember things when I was like 3-4 years old, when I was in Serbia still, before leaving for Kosovo and later for France. Like this is a case of extroverted sensing. Another one is in Kosovo. As refugees, we were poor when we came to Kosovo because we sold a lot of things to go there during the war. And in Kosovo, I did find an expensive watch. It was like a watch that was worth at least $100, and we needed money. But when I told my parents, hey, I have found a new watch, like look at this, look, and they were talking with other friends and they ignored me, so I broke the watch. Did you ever play Nintendo, like the game Super Mario and all that stuff? I had one Nintendo, like, I don't know the name of it. Maybe I will search in the internet and find the name of it. I had one like that. I played a lot with my friends, that game. But one day, the thing that we used to play was not working. And I destroyed it completely. Instead of doing something better with that. Another thing of destroying stuff, well, it's not only destroying, like I showed you earlier, I can modify and make stuff better. I don't only destroy, I improve also. I did in the past. I have a date with a girl which I really respect and like. She lives in Paris. And after the date, I had to go to my parking, which was like underneath a couple of stores or floors. And in Paris, that was the first time I got in the city center. I spent the 20 minutes running like a fool, searching for my car because I had forgotten where I left that piece of car. I spent all that time looking for it, looking for the car, like a fool, not remembering it. I don't like this. So this did happen me before too, like forgetting meetings. But also, to be honest, extroverted sensing is not only about forgetting. I think it's a function that allows you to improvise a lot. Like for example, today I was not at all planning to go to do 40 kilometers in bike around the lake here in France, but I installed an app which measures speed when you are like in a bike. And I said, well, I like this app. Let's do a Tour de Lac. And I just jumped on the bike and did like 4 hours of driving. Extroverted sensing, being able to change at any moment, depending on the circumstances. There are other stuff that I modify, like when I go hiking to visit like mountains, even my trees in my mountains in Serbia, I will like with a knife like write my initials L, Z or Z. How do we say here in France? I do that. I know that maybe it's not good for the tree, but anyway, I like to do that. Extroverted sensing in real life. Other example. Sometimes when we play football, I'm able to see in which direction the player is going to shoot at. And playing as a defender, it did happen that I did a very good save by tackling the goal, the opponent when he was shooting, like the ball past the goalkeeper, and I was after the goalkeeper, like I tackled and stopped the shooting from being a goal. I was sensing in which direction the ball was going, but this happens only when I have full concentration on one thing. Extroverted sensing sometimes neglects internal pain for another aspiration. Like, I don't know if you can see, I have like a scar here, a scar, uh, a scar uh, while playing football, and I have like a muscle which was teared. That it was the adductor muscle. Uh, it was bleeding inside when I teared it playing football. I was already injured, and I was not telling the coach that I'm injured because I wanted so much to play. I was going to training injured because I liked being with my friends, playing with them, and being able to win the game, to have that experience. So after I teared up my muscle, after a few hours, I went home with my bike, like a fool again, not caring about my body. I did said sorry to my body, and I was very sad later. I even asked it to forgive me for what I had done to it. It's good to keep yourself safe and not injure yourself for nothing. It did happen that while playing football, when a coach was yelling at me for something that I knew I was doing right, or for other reasons that I knew that he was not being objective, I did yell back at him. And he said, "Luan, you should not yell at me." But I said to him, "Well, but you said this while I was doing the maximum effort, while the other one who was close to me, the other guy, he is not running enough. He is not showing the will to win this game. He is just there to make some dribbling and nothing else. So if we are not going to try to do better, I cannot do I cannot give 100% if the other one is giving like 10%. I really dislike when people try to profit from others, people who want only to win for themselves. Like, I cannot sense immediately, to be honest, of someone's intentions. It will take me a couple of times to understand a person, but as soon as I understand his purpose, I will know what to do. Well, I don't have a script, so you should accept that sometimes I have to think in real time, in real life. Yes, I was dreaming, like in my village of origin. It was a big village. Now it is a ghost village. Sorry, someone is knocking at the door. It's getting dark. It's getting dark, so I should end this video. Ha, look! Ah, I found this rock. This is the rock of my village. The village which we were talking about. It has a bit of metal on it because I tried it with my magnet. Otherwise, I was saying that extroverted sensing is like, it has a lot of observation on it, and it tries to figure out what's happening, what is real, what is not, what is fake and pretends to be real. Like, I did step up to my history teacher in the Balkans and ask questions about why this is like this, to my geography teacher about some thing which made no sense, and later he accepted that I was right. Like extroverted sensing, like that function helped me to see what's wrong in something that was on the paper. This video is very complicated. What the fuck? I should have made a script. Oh, extroverted sexting. Wait, just a moment. So I think I will end this video, or at least this part of the video, because something is not right. I'm sensing it. I think someone is observing us from a distance. Thank you for watching this.